Hi everyone, this is going to be the tarot forecast for Aries for the month of September 2024. This can apply if you're an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So do be sure to check out the other signs in case this does not resonate. Also do keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. So take what applies and leave out the rest. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box below, and I'll get back to you soon. Alright, Aries, so let's get started with your reading. The first card I'm getting is the Three of Swords. The next one is the King of Swords. Then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And then the Two of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Quite a few reversals, but I'm going to talk about each of them. So I feel like in the recent past, Aries, you have been through some kind of betrayal, some kind of heartache, because I'm seeing the Three of Swords here, and that generally applies to some kind of hurt or betrayal, especially from a romantic context. So this might have been the case for you. If not a romantic relationship, this was definitely somebody who was very close to you and they kind of hurt your feelings or betrayed your trust, something like that. And now I feel like you're in this energy of this King of Swords, which is the energy of Aquarius, but it's also the energy of someone who is very self-assured, very confident. They know exactly what they want. And because swords are about communication, this is also about you being very clear about your boundaries, your what you will and will not tolerate. You've become much more confident this month on your own abilities, your self-esteem, that kind of thing. So that's all good. Now, in the recent past, because these three cards have turned up as a reversal, I feel like this is not your present energy, this is your past energy. So the Ten of Swords, definitely this was an ending for you. This was a major betrayal for you. Like I said, the Three of Swords also showed up. So this is a major betrayal that you went through. You felt completely almost shattered and you felt like you wouldn't be able to rise up again, but you have. You are very well known for that, Aries. You're a fire sign. Plus you're ruled by Mars, so you're all about dusting yourself off and getting off the ground and, looking forward to the future. So even though you did go through this phase, I think like now you are in a much better space. Also, I feel like maybe you were feeling a little bit dejected in the past because I'm seeing the Two of Wands in reverse, and in the upright position, Two of Wands is very much about optimism. It's about positive thinking. It's about thinking that you have a world of possibilities in front of you. The world is your oyster. That kind of energy. And it's also very strategic in its nature. Like the Two of Wands is about weighing out your pros and cons, seeing the options out there, seeing what applies to you, and then making a decision. But because this is coming up as the reversal, I feel like maybe in the past you didn't feel like you had options. You felt like, the doors had closed on you, that kind of feeling. But this is not your current energy for sure. Also, the Nine of Cups in reverse, again, I feel like in the past you were feeling a little bit let down. Nine of Cups in the upright position is about being very zen, very positive, being content in the moment, being happy with what you have, all of that. And because this is in the reverse position, I feel like in the past you felt the opposite of that. I felt like you felt like you didn't have what it takes to be happy, or you just weren't feeling it. Like you just weren't feeling happy or content with your situation in life. And so that's all your past energy. This is not your current energy, that's for sure. And I will draw a couple of more cards. I just want to clarify a few things. So what is this Three of Swords for Aries? What is this Three of Swords? So we have the Magician in reverse as a clarification, and we also have the Hanged Man in reverse as another clarification. So I feel like this betrayal, the Three of Swords that we're talking about, whatever this betrayal was, it kind of hampered your ability to manifest, or you felt like your opportunities were closed. Also because I'm seeing the Two of Wands in reverse as well, so I feel like these two are connected. And because of this betrayal, I feel like you may have felt that your opportunities were not visible to you or not available to you. You felt kind of blocked in your energy. You felt like you weren't able to manifest as well as you needed to. Or you must have felt that things were not really showing up in your favor. That's the general feeling, that's the general vibe I'm getting here. The Hanged Man in reverse, in the upright position, the Hanged Man is about looking at things from a different perspective, having a change of perspective, maybe seeing the other person's point of view, that kind of energy. But because this is coming up in the reverse position, I feel like you've already done that. Um, you may have already looked at the situation from the other person's point of view, and it probably didn't make sense to you, or it just wasn't something that aligned with your own vision or your own purpose in life. And maybe that's why this ended. This probably could have been a romantic relationship, and this might have been the reason why that it ended. And it did cause a lot of heartache and betrayal for you, that's for sure, because you did try to make it work. From what I'm sensing from these cards, Aries, you did try to make this work, you did try to make this relationship work, but for whatever reason, it just wasn't aligning with what you're about. And that's something you don't like to compromise on, Aries. Even though you're a very giving sign, like you're very generous, you're very open-hearted, when it comes to your own self-respect and what you stand for, you will not compromise on that. So I feel like this relationship was kind of asking you to do that, and that was not tolerable for you. What is this King of Swords for Aries? What is this King of Swords? Can you please clarify? What does this King of Swords mean? Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords in reverse as a clarification. So I feel like the veil has lifted for some reason, because the Eight of Swords in the upright position represents this energy of being sort of caged in, feeling trapped, feeling like you can't get out, that kind of energy. But the thing with this card is, if the person were to remove their blindfold, they would realize that they could easily untie themselves and walk away from this limitation that they're facing. And because this is in the reverse position, I feel like this is your past energy. This is not your current energy. And this is coming up as a clarification for the King of Swords. So this tells me that the veil has lifted. I feel like the fog has shifted. All those self-limiting beliefs that you felt were kind of chaining you down or caging you inside a kind of belief system, that's kind of gone, and now you're very sure about what you want. This King of Swords energy, you're very sure about what you want, you're very confident now. And the thing about the King of Swords is they're very, very sharp in their words, because it's more about logic and less about feelings and emotions. It's the card of Aquarius, it's also swords, so it's very much about communication. So for you right now, it's more about what do you want. Again, you're back to that first house Aries energy, which is very you. Now it's all about you. The focus is on you. What do you want out of relationships now? What do you want out of life now? So you're getting very clear, or you already got very clear about what you want, what you will and will not tolerate. So your boundaries are very, very strong now. And you're also open to communicate all of that in a very clear and concise way. You're not going to beat around the bush or just try to make the other person happy. That's not your style anymore, and I don't think you're doing that anymore. What is the overall message for Aries for the month of September? What should Aries follow going forward, or any overall guidance and messages? What do we have for Aries? Like overall messages. Okay. So we have the Strength card in reverse. So I feel like you have been through quite a lot. And I'm also seeing the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. So yeah, I feel like overall in the month of September, you already been through the ringer. That's what I feel like. The Strength card in the upright position is about that. It's about facing your demons, facing your own shadow side, doing the inner work, realizing your so-called flaws and working on them and using that to your advantage. That's basically the Strength card. Now, that is coming up in the reverse position. So I feel like you've already done that. You've already worked on yourself. You know what you want. You've come out in a new refined version of yourself. And then I'm also seeing the Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in the upright position is this energy of being a little bit confused. There's just too many choices out there, and you don't know which one is right for you, because each of them seems very tempting, very enticing, but there's only one right choice. So because this is in the reverse position, I feel like this dilemma has also shifted. And because I also saw the Eight of Swords in reverse, so I feel like this overall confusion or fogginess or uncertainty around what you want to do, that has lifted. So you're very clear now on what needs to be done. So that's all good. I feel like overall your energy in the month of September is very clear, very concise. You're very open to communicating what you want, what you will and will not tolerate. So that's all good. I feel like you should do that. And I feel like you're less impulsive as well, because you know your energy is very Martian, it's very fiery. So you do tend to get a bit impulsive sometimes, Aries. But because the King of Swords is showing up here, I feel like this month you're more focused on your logic and practicality rather than your instincts, which is kind of good because I feel like it tempers down your patterns a little bit. So that's what I have for you, Aries, for the month of September. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Your likes help my videos stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm. It also helps motivate me to deliver more content for you, my lovely subscribers. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box, and I'll get back to you soon. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.